morning, everyone. My name is Danielle. I'm going to be one of your facilitators today with this session. If I can please ask you guys to remember when you do go on Kahoot, you need to put down your name, and remember next to your name, you need to tell us what team you belong to. So let's say I was in the red team, you're going to put down Danielle and then slash, and then it will be red. So please remember when you register on Kahoot that you put the information on there for me, please. Then regarding the slide, we will change the slide again so that everyone can see the pin code that you need. So just give us a few minutes and then you'll see the next slide where the code is. just turn down the music for me, please? Good morning, everyone. We hope you guys are well. My name is Danielle, and Graham is going to join us today with the quiz. I see somebody said that they cannot hear me. Can anyone else hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes,
Okay, Zoe,
yes,
and maybe just look at your computer for me. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong on your side. All right, so we just want to welcome you guys. If we can just ask everyone to, on your mobile phone, if you guys can go onto Kahoot for us. The password, the link is www.kahoot.it. I need you to register your phone on Kahoot for me. Graham, maybe if you can just go to the next slide for us. All right, you will see when you do go onto Kahoot, it's going to ask you for a game pin. This is your game pin that you need to enter. And then right after that, what I need you to do is it's going to come up and then it's going to ask you for your nickname. So if it was me, I'm going to put down Danielle. And then remember, each person has a team. I believe you've got different colors. So remember, you need to put down your colors. So it's going to be Danielle, and then I would say red. All right, so that's very important when you do your nickname, and then you're going to enter, and then you'll wait for us, and then we're going to start. I'm going to hand you guys over to Graham, and then he's going to explain the rest.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just going to share the necessary screens. Just give me 1 second. And then we'll get going into... Wow, lots of teams and lots of players. Brilliant. I'm not looking at you, so I'm just going to change that a little bit so I can see a couple of you. Welcome. As Danielle said, excuse my hairy and unshaven look. I've been in lockdown for 7 months, haven't left my house, or barely. And we've been doing these sorts of quizzes and these sorts of team builds online since the lockdown has started. So we really hope you're going to enjoy yourselves with us. And we're looking forward to a great, 3.5, 4 hours, 2 hours with this group. And then there's a group a little bit later today. And then the winners of the 2 groups, they are going to join us for the final session tomorrow for the shootout. But yeah, we're looking forward to having a great time with you guys over the next hour and a half. Main thing that we need you to do is really to sit back, to enjoy it, to have a bit of fun. You're going to learn a bit, obviously, in the quiz. There's some nice little themes that come through as well. So yeah, you'll please all bear with us and enjoy it as much as humanly possible. Danielle, anything further that you'd like to add before we get cracking? I'm not too sure. I see 48 people have registered. You just give me the go ahead as to whether we can carry on ahead.
So I see there's a lot of the people's cameras are not turned on. You do not have to turn it on, but it would be nice if we can see your face. If we do ask you guys if you're ready, this is thumbs up. So if everybody can do thumbs up for me so that we can see that you're ready. Okay, I see that we're still waiting for some people. Then the other thing that I'm going to teach you guys today is unfortunately, we can't clap hands like normal clap hands. So when we clap hands, I need you guys to clap hands like this. So if you guys want to say, well done to that specific person, everyone, let's see how you guys clap hands. Let's see, go. Well done. Thank you. All right, Graham, I think we're ready. And I see we've already got Mandy says that she's going to win.
What color's Mandy's team? That's what I want to know.
Gold. She's from a gold team.
All right, good. So as you'll see that most of you are muted, and we prefer it that most of the time that people stay muted, but there are going to be certain times where we're going to ask you to unmute yourself, just to give us a bit of feedback, a bit of banter. So feel free also in the chat room to do that, and yeah, keep the banter coming. If you think that you are going to win, Gold Team, let us know. Okay, Daniel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-share the slide, so that we can just go through the basics of the quiz and how it's going to work. So let's just start.
And while you do that, I just want to say I've just saw the chat box. Somebody responded, but some people don't have cameras. It's all good, no problem. As long as they can hear us and they can see the questions, that's the most important thing.
100%. Okay, we're not going to, Daniel, can I get a thumbs up? Are we ready to go? Do we need to wait to see if anybody else is joining us?
Graham, I think we can go. Thumbs up. Here we go.
Brilliant. Good luck, everybody. Okay, so you all have logged into kahoot.it by this stage, hopefully, and you have registered your name with your color. As you know, you're playing in teams. There's obviously individuals that will do well as individuals, but it's your team that will go through. So if you finish in the top and you're in the blue team will go through to the next round. Unfortunately, if you finish outside of the top 3 places, you will not be going through and your team will not be going through. So it's quite important to realize that how the actual scoring of the quiz works. The quicker you get your answers in, and I must stress, the quicker that you get the correct answer in, the more chance of getting higher points for that particular round. Remember, if you get a wrong answer, you get 0 points. So sometimes it's worth waiting a little bit longer for you to think the answer through and for you to potentially see a little bit more of the clue that's revealed as the section carries on, so that you can make sure that you're getting the points or some points as opposed to none at all. Okay, so you will notice, and we're going to do a couple of questions on a dummy run initially, just so that you can get used to the platform if you've never used it. What will happen is the question will show up on your computer. Your answer will be calculated or will be processed on your mobile phone. It gets quite tricky because you're looking at something and the first couple of times you see it, you're actually going to want to push your screen and realize, uh-oh, I've got to do it on my phone. So please make sure that you use the first 2 dummy run questions to test it out. They are not for points, so you can answer as quick as you like. You're still not going to get a point if you get it right. Once that's done, then obviously the next question will come. Remember that most of these questions are in multiple choice, and you will notice that the colors are blue, green, yellow, and red. Sometimes it gets confusing because the answer might be, say, red, but it's actually in a green block. So make sure you're reading the questions and you're looking at the blocks on the screen quite carefully. There are certain questions that you have to type in an answer, and there is a little bit of leeway for spelling, but not much. So in other words, if you put something like Africa and you spell it with a K instead of a C, you may not get the points for that. So just be quite careful in terms of that when you're doing the spelling. And then there is true and false questions. You obviously pick one of the blocks which is true, or one of the blocks which is false. And then the final type of question that's asked is an ordering. And you'll see on the screen that there'll be 4 blocks, the 4 colors, and you'll be able to drag the color into the correct order of what you think or where it should go. So just bear in mind that it's a little bit tricky the first time it happens, but just read the question carefully before putting in the wrong answers so that you don't go and lose points altogether. Any questions before we get cracking? I see some chats coming. Are you monitoring that, Daniel? You're on mute, Danielle.
Sorry, I am. They said that green team is going to win.
Okay, we'll see. We've got a green and a gold team already saying, so that's an ominous sign. Green and gold. Let's see if we take you into the final tomorrow. Excellent, guys. We're going to start in the next couple of seconds. I'm going to take this slide off and I'm going to put the Zoom slide back on, the Kahoot slide back on, and we are just about ready to go. Let's get a little bit of music on. And ready for the first dummy run. Good luck, everybody. Hope you can have some fun. Okay, not for points. The first question: who is the current president of the United States? Is it red Donald Duck, blue Donald Trump, yellow Dick Donald, or green Scrooge McDuck? As you'll see down, we've got 49 answers in. Once all the answers are in, the next question or the end of the round will tell us. And it looks like, hey, we had 2 that got Donald Duck, so that's not too bad. Donald Trump is the answer, but I think everybody gets the process and gets the idea of how to go. One more dummy question, and then we will go on to the main part of the quiz. As you can see there, it shows us after each round who's doing well. Obviously, the first round of questions didn't have any points, but when there are points, you will see that on the leaderboard. Question number 2. What is the nickname given to the South African ladies football team? Red Bafana Bafana, blue Proteas, yellow Banyana Banyana, or green the Springboks? Answers in at this stage. Daniel, did you see how many people we had playing?
58.
Very good. So that means we're still waiting for a couple of people to answer. As soon as everybody's answered, obviously it'll go into the point. So there's still 6 people yet to answer. Time is counted down. That will be the end of the question. There you go. Answer was yellow, Banyana Banyana. All right, brilliant. Any questions going into the main part of the quiz? Because now the dummy run is over.
Okay, somebody said they got disconnected, Graham.
Yes,
Okay.
And now when I try and enter again, it says my nickname's taken.
Okay, would you like to just use a different nickname?
Okay.
Maybe call yourself that with a second number or something like that after it. And then just the important thing is that the color.
Okay, I'm in now again. But now it's saying times. Okay, yeah, that's probably fine. Thank you.
Great stuff. Good luck, everybody.
Nikita, they said you're afraid. That's why you left.
They're lucky I got disconnected.
I think you're lucky that those were 2 dummy runs. Now show them. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there's a guy called Tyler Way. You're going to watch a video. It's important that you observe what's in the video.
It's easy to see the leader at the front. Even if that leader is guiding from the back, the story of one still forms. But what's truly behind it all? It's teamwork. We want to understand things through heroes. We want to remember the legends. And of course we should. Extraordinary people can do extraordinary things, but rarely on their own. Behind the person are the people. Surrounding the greatest achievements is the greatness of many. learn about leadership, the vision to inspire others. We need those who can see the world differently, create something new, bend the future path in a better direction. But let's also learn about what it takes to join forces with others. Let's recognize the incredible spirit that allows great teams to come together. Let's also lift up those gifts. Because what does great teamwork take? Cooperation. The willingness to fit into the strengths and weaknesses of others. Commitment. The choice to keep showing up. The decision to keep being accountable to the needs of many. Contribution. The agreement that we may need to each give up some of our self-interests, to give up on me first, in order to reach the full height of we. When we stop to think about the inner strengths needed to play your full part of being on a team, it's extraordinary. Some of my favorite moments in life have come through teamwork. Being arm to arm with a group who's worked and fought and strived to do something that they could only do when working together. That is how greatness takes shape. That is the beauty of teamwork. They would be the first to say it. Michael Jordan, as incredible as he is, did not reach 6 titles on his own. Warren Buffett, the brilliant mind, cannot do it without the abilities of others. Beyonce, the picture of talent, cannot do what she does without the abilities of others. Want to be truly inspired? Look beyond the one and see the unbelievable talent of the team. Strive to be your best. Keep leading your life, but also remember the importance of having others around you and what that takes. We know the great stories, the heroes, the legends. What's behind it all? It's teamwork.
Okay, so the question asked, Tyler Wade talks about extraordinary people making a difference in other people's lives, or they can do extraordinary things, or being in the difference in successful teams, or dreaming about success. 15 more seconds to answer. Pretty much everybody is there almost. And it was important that while we're waiting for the rest to answer, that you took a lot out of that video. There are a couple more questions around it, but I can see by, well done, 37 of you getting it right. I can see by the fact that this team is all about this dream team, the importance of working together and the importance of making sure that you realize your role in this team and what you can bring to it will lead to the success of it. So we're hoping that not only you're going to have a bit of fun, but you're going to work individually together to try and win this quiz, but also to try and achieve your goals as a group to take forward for the rest of this year. Okay, next question. There are 2 more questions around this video, and then we'll move into another section. So here we go, next question. Almost there. Janlo is up front after one question. Tyler asks, what does teamwork take? Now this is a multi-select, more than one answer, not necessarily only one. Red commitment, contribution, cooperation, and conflict. seconds left for those that are still answering. And time is up. Interesting. There were 3 correct answers. So if you got one, you got certain of it. But if you got all 3, then you got the lion's share. Commitment, contribution, and cooperation is what does teamwork take. Naturally, we want to try and get rid of the conflict. There we go. Leaderboard after 2 rounds. And the final question in the video, Warren Buffett was featured in the video you just watched. What is his company called? Seconds left. There you go. Berkshire Hathaway was the right answer. Those of you that watched The Wolf of Wall Street would remember Stratton Oakmont was Jordan, I forget his surname now, but his company, and the other 2 were just throw off questions. Okay, so we've now finished with the first section. And we're going to move on to the next session, which is a general knowledge quick fire round. There are 10 questions. They are 30 seconds, similar to what you've just had with this question. So it's quite a quick turnaround from getting the question and having to answer. Just make sure you get those answers in before the timer goes down. Okay, and let's look at the leaderboard at this stage after the first 5 questions. Heading it up is the green team. Rochelle, Chloe yellow, Emma orange. A couple in the orange there. Okay, let's head on to the next question. What is the highest grossing movie of all time? Jurassic Park, Avatar, Titanic, Star Wars. 5 seconds remaining. And the correct answer was, of course, Avatar. Lots of people thinking Titanic, and yeah, a couple doing the other 2. Chloe still right up there. Sure, I think with such a lead, I think maybe we should have a chat to Chloe and just see if she's got Google open there. Daniel, I don't know if you can spotlight her.
I've just been her.
And we just got to unmute you there.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah. All right, Chloe, I want to know if you've got Google open on one side of your screen.
No.
Good. These are just questions you know.
Guys are making me blush.
Okay, good stuff. And yeah, we got Rahini also in yellow. This is quite interesting. You want to just pull up Rahini so we can see her?
Can give me one moment, Graham. Okay, Graham, she's up.
Is she up? So
yeah,
what have you got?
there.
Rahini, tell me a little bit about yourself and your general knowledge prowess here.
Winging it.
Just say that again. We couldn't hear you.
We're just winging it.
We're winging it. Okay, we'll ask you that at the end of this. Okay, but that's good. Are you any good at anything other than entertainment questions, Rahini?
I don't know.
Okay, let's have a check. Let's go forward. Next question, general knowledge quickfire. Who invented the internet? Five seconds left, guys. Tough question. Tough question. You can see that pretty average across everywhere. But the inventors of the internet, most people know Vincent Cerf, and few know that Robert E. Kahn or know of him, but the two of them are accredited with starting the internet. I think in around about the late 80s actually is the first sign of it, but we obviously only saw it towards the late 90s, well, mid 90s. Good stuff. Let's see how the leaderboard is looking. Chloe steamrolling ahead there. Nadia's come up a little bit, starting to look interesting. Okay, next question. Who is the wealthiest man in the world? Is it Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg? Interesting. A lot of people thinking Bill Gates. Jeff Bezos, with the latest run of his Amazon shares, taking him way ahead of the rest of the pack. Obviously, in lockdown, Amazon has done wonders. So that's an interesting little question. And let's see how Chloe's still doing. Still streaming ahead there. Chloe, Nadia, Linda, Daraj, and Emma are top 5 at this stage. Keep going, guys. This can swing in a matter of one question. Next question. Where would you find white rhinos predominantly? To all of you, definitely in Africa. Most rhinos come from Africa, the white and the black rhino, yeah, we've got to protect them as much as we can. Chloe's still a good 1,000 points ahead, but Nadia is on her tails. Maybe we should have a chat to Nadia and Daniel. Let's see what's behind the face there, if he's got Google open on his screen.
Okay, give me one moment, Graham.
Nadia, can you hear us while we look for you on the screen?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Lekker. So where's your strength in general knowledge? Are you one of those guys that sits in pub quizzes?
I'm guessing it. No, the previous one accidentally pressed the right answer.
Yeah, the guesses, we'll see them soon enough. Just careful how many you guess. That's the thing. All right, well done. Let's carry on, guys. Next question in the quick fire. Where would you find barley? Well done. Most of you knew it was on some kind of island, definitely not Hawaii. Indonesia, a beautiful little island of Bali, which was rocked many, many years ago, now more than 20 years ago, by a big terrorist bomb, which almost killed their tourist industry, but now they have recovered and still a beautiful place to visit. Chloe's still doing nicely, and Nadia's still up there as well. Linda, so we've got Team Yellow, Team Red, and Team Black at the moment in the top 3 places. Still lots of space for you to come back into it. Next question. In which country would you find the mountain gorillas?
Okay, so we're starting to count down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up.
There you go. We were quite sure that some would say Kenya, but the famed mountain gorillas, Gorillas in the Mist, that movie that Sigourney Weaver shot many, many years ago, filmed and placed, the whole story is in Rwanda. Very much a protected species there. Chloe still doing her thing. Doesn't look like much of a change on that leaderboard at this stage. Okay, next question. What is the world's biggest fast food chain? Pizza Hut, Subway, McDonald's, McDonald's, KFC. 10 seconds left. Subway, wow. I didn't think many would get that actually.
Lies, lies, lies.
No.
All too true. all
What
too
is
true.
Subway?
The Subway brand has 41,000 stores versus
Where?
McDonald's of 39,000. So they beat them by about 2,000 stores worldwide. Believe it or not.
Not.
Sorry, fair on that one. Woo, she's still ahead. So Nadia got it wrong too. Nothing much in change. Donnie, we see Donnie. Has Donnie been on that leaderboard? Or is he coming up there? Donnie, let's have a chat to Donnie, Daniel.
Okay, I'm quickly looking for Donnie.
Can you hear us, Donnie?
Hello.
Tell me you sitting with Google there. Somebody's got to be sitting with Google.
No. Winging it all the way.
Winging it all the way. That's a common line in this team. Eh? Winging it all the way. I like that.
Quick finger.
So is that your strategy? Quick fingers over general knowledge.
Yeah, wrong or right, you just be quick.
Be quick. Good stuff. Lekker, you got that, rest of team? Donnie says be quick. Let's move on to the next question. What do the national flags of Belize, Guatemala, Mozambique, and Saudi Arabia all have in common? They have weapons, animals, a single solid color background. They have writing. 3 seconds left. Those of you that got it definitely all got weapons. I think the giveaway is the Mozambican flag and the Saudi Arabian flags. Those are the two that I know of for sure. The other two, not too sure, but clearly they do have weapons on them. Well done to those who got it right. Any change there? Oh, Donnie's dropped out of there. Not quick enough fingers that round, Donnie. Well done. We see Lindy Gold has come in there. I remember, was she not the lady that said that the gold team were going to win, or was it one of her teammates, Daniel?
I think it was one of her teammates, Graham. But we also have Sharon. Sharon is a new one that has just come up there.
Nice. Nice. Sharon, also taking a view of Donnie's route there. Quick fingers or more calculated approach?
No, absolutely. Quick fingers. And lots of guesses.
Good. Next question, guys. What is the national food of Portugal? Is it poafo, bacalhau, moussaka, or paella? If everyone lucky with this, still 40 seconds. But if we do get all the answers, then I will skip through. Couple answers still trickling in there. 15 seconds left. And winner is bacalhau, a steamed fish recipe that's been going for, I say, centuries. Not too sure what poafo is. I think it's French, moussaka being Greek, and paella obviously being Spanish. How are we looking here? Getting a bit tighter on the top there. Chloe's lead has been caught up. Nadia's doing nicely. Sharon is definitely picking up the pace there. And it looks like we have 2 golds on the leaderboard. That's interesting stuff. Remember, guys, one of those golds needs to be in the top 3 placings for your team to go through. So even if you've got 2 players in 4th and 5th position, you will not qualify for the final unless you're in the top 3 team colors for the round. Next question. What is the formula for the area circle? The mathematicians are about to come up. Nine seconds left. Well done, 28 of you. Not too bad at all. Quite impressed. I'm not even going to, being not mathematic in the slightest bit, even try and tell you what that is. Pi squared? Anyway, good stuff. That signals the end of the first round of quickfire general knowledge. And we are now going to move into the section with 10 questions where you are going to get some images and you're going to have to identify either a logo or a person. And remember, as the clue sort of allows you to see more and more of the picture, you've got more and more chance of getting it right. So sometimes it's better to just delay your guess and wait until you can see something. But obviously the risk factor is high return factor. So let's see how we go. Let's see how we're going leaderboard before we go into the last the next session.
Oh, we've got black.
Awesome. Robin took a big jump there. She must have got that question in first. And you can see by getting a quick answer, you can get close to 1,000 points and you jump up that leaderboard quick. So well done, Robin. We still got gold in and thereabouts. I think orange dropped completely out of that round. Okay, let's move through to the identify and uncover section. Who is this person? Remember, you need to type the answer. Spelling is important. Now they're all coming in. 39 seconds to go. We have given you a little bit longer to answer these. Seconds left. There you go. Cristiano Ronaldo. You see a whole lot of those bad spellings actually lost you and cost you some points. If you had any of those 3 spellings, you managed to get the points in there. 6 of you got a funny kind of spelling. 1 got a terribly funny kind of spelling, and 19 of you got Ronaldo. Well done there. Chloe's still doing well, Nadia's still doing well. Not much change in there, although gold has moved up into the podium placing. So looking good. Next question. What brand does this logo represent? Got one answer in quickly. Whoever that was, if it was right, I think is going to get some big points. Seconds. Any more answers coming? I may skip here. Last few seconds to get your answers in. 3, 2, 1. Heineken, the answer to that one. Iconic international brand. Are we looking? No real change there, although Lindy and Kaylee are doing nicely for the gold team, and Chloe and Linda for the yellow team. Nadia keeping his red guys going. Next question. Who is this? I think generally 52 people are the number, so I'm going to give it until 20 seconds and then I'm going to go through 4 more seconds to answer. And time up. Well done of those of you. Cameron Diaz, even with that bald head. Not much change in that leaderboard. Please don't lose heart or hope. One question wrong from the leaders and one that you're going to get, and there are some tricky ones coming. You can jump the queue. Keep going, guys. What brand does this logo represent? About 8 of you to answer. You've got 25 seconds left. I can see the Googling going on. Can you, Danielle?
Definitely, I can see that. We're struggling with this one, Graham.
I think we'll give them the full minute here to try and get those Googles in, at least get on the board.
So I saw somebody said it's Caltex.
Tricky one. Caltex it most definitely wasn't. Pepsi, and there was no Pepsi Cola that I allowed, unfortunately. You had to say Pepsi to get it.
Oh no, no Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi. What do we got here? Not too much.
It's the same, or
yeah. Next question. Another who is this? Answer this round. 53. We'll give it 2 more seconds and time up. Well done, Alicia Keys, everybody. I think the ones who put the other ones must have gone in a little bit earlier than they would have liked. We've got somebody new on that leaderboard, Danielle.
I saw. Let me find the
Khadija.
person.
Let's hear from Khadija. Tell us about your strategy, Khadija, because you've been lurking around there just off the leaderboard.
Hi, everyone. My nerves are shot. I'm like hyperventilating here. It's too much stress that I can't handle it. Yo. Well.
Good stuff. Hang in there. You've done well.
Yo.
You've been lurking there. Now you showed yourself. Awesome stuff. I think everybody is worried about that nervous Khadija, huh?
Yo, I'm too nervous, yeah. I think I need a break. I think we all need a break.
No, we're going to push through. We're going to push through. Maybe we'll have a short break. Daniel can tell me at the end of identify and cover, but let's push through until at least 25. Who is this? A lot of process by elimination, I think, going on
But
here.
it's none of the above. You guys are rocking.
Emma, it's definitely somebody.
We're going to take it down to 15 seconds. You've got 5 seconds left. And that is time. Answer is Rachel Smith. Rachel Smith, for those who don't know, is Sia Kolisi, the South African rugby captain. She's made herself quite a celebrity on, I wouldn't say on his back, but she certainly has got a bit of celebrity status on her own. Okay, interesting leaderboard, very tight together.
Yeah, we've got a new one, Graham Adele. She hasn't been on there. I see that she's new on it.
Good stuff. Well, there have been a couple other yellows that have dropped or just below that, I think. Eh? Adele, what do you say? How many people in your team? Are you carrying them or are they carrying them?
We're trying our best. Like, seriously, we want to win this so badly. I'm very competitive and I'm here to win. Yellow all the way.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You might need like a bit of a watch one.
But it's nerve-wracking, if I'm being honest. It is.
I didn't ever realize that my quizzes could be nerve-wracking. Cool. Let's move on. What brand does this logo represent? Oh, quick fingers out there. I knew this one would get somebody to react fast. It looks like everybody's in. I'm going to give it until 30 seconds. And there we are. Here we go. Starbucks. Lady Di hair care. I need some words with the people that put that. Well done to everybody. Starbucks, one of the world's big brands, still yet to come to Cape Town, I believe, but they are planning a shop. Well, they certainly were planning a shop before COVID hit. So let's hope early next year we get one here. And not too much real change there. Chloe is going to be very difficult to dislodge, guys. You've got some serious work to cut out there. Just looking at the bottom, it says Robin from the black team is back with an answer streak of 3 in a row. Keep going. You can't be far off that leaderboard, Robin. Okay. I'm not sure what number question that was, but I think we could be finished the section. No, we have 2 to go. Who is this? Forrest Whitaker was the answer. A few with different kinds of spelling. Those are the 3 that were allowed. Nobody got him. One person out of the entire group got that right. Sure. And that was Adele. You're the only person who got that right, Adele. Well done. And you've climbed up the leaderboard because of that. Awesome. 8
Are
in
we
a row.
sure that wasn't Martin Lawrence?
It
No, it wasn't Martin Lawrence.
You just had to look at that eye. He's got that strange looking second eye. Okay, last one, I think, of this section. No, two more. Who is this? Go down to 30 seconds, so you've got about 8 seconds to get your answers in. 2, 3, 4. Well done, most of you getting LL Cool J. Definitely wasn't Samuel L. Jackson or Will Smith. And James Earl Jones, for that matter. Final question of the Identify and Uncover section. Who is this person?
So Graham, I just want to tell you, we've got 60 people participating. I see that we've just had 2 other people join us.
Generally, there are about 52 to 53 answers coming. Spelling is important on this one, obviously, guys. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Those were some of the answers that came in. Lady Gaga. Well done. Only one spelling allowed for that. Most of you getting it right. Chloe still up there. Hard to budge her on that streak of hers. Okay. So instead of having a break, what we are going to do now is move into the section of music and entertainment. And there are a few songs. Danielle suggested instead of you going and having a run to go and get a drink or something like that, we're going to let you stretch by doing some dancing, and we want to see you on your screen. So we want everybody to turn on their cameras that they can. Where there is some dance music, feel free to let rip and enjoy it. Nice section. There are 7 questions, and we'll talk to you in the middle of them. You'll see lots of different questions. There's some listening questions. There's some knowledge questions, but all around music and entertainment. Which musical artist has the world's largest Twitter following? If you answer them, we'll go down to 30. And I'm up. Well done to those of you. Justin Bieber, naturally. I wasn't so sure about that, but very definitely the case. I'm very much behind the scene in terms of music today and the way that social media and our youth enjoy their stuff. Looks like Adele's on another streak there. And anybody? Suvanya, Danielle, we've got some more gold here. Sure. Wow, look at that leaderboard. What's happened to our man from the red team? I forget his name now. It's terrible. I haven't got his picture in front of me. He's
Donnie? Are you maybe referring to Donnie?
There are a couple there, but it looks like we're being dominated by yellow and gold team. Gold are not bad there. They said they were going to win this. Well done. Well done. Let's move on. Will I Am is best known for performing with which hip hop?
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's
Now that your answers are in, it's ask you all to answer me for a second.
And we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now, Daniel?
Yes.
I was going to ask everybody to dance there for a second. Do you see anybody on their screens?
No, I can see a few people. Tracy, we want to see some movements.
Should I run that video on again? Get a bit too late, unfortunately.
You could guys.
Answer with the Black Eyed Peas, loads of different spellings, but our winner was with 33. That's the one. Black Eyed Peas is the answer.
Angelique, I believe you are the cheerleader. Where's Angelique? Has she disappeared? Oh, she says, yes, I am. Okay, Angelique, we would like to see some movements. Okay, she says, I'm moving. All right, Graham, you can go on.
Cool. Right, next question. Which singer is called Queen of African Pop or the Madonna of the Townships? Almost all the answers in. We're going to give it time to 15 seconds. And time up. Answer to that one, Brenda Fassie. Those were the only spellings we allowed. There's Donnie, he's back. Still not out of it yet. We still got yellow, gold, and orange. Those are the teams going through at this stage. Still space for you all to get back, huh? Give us the name of this song, guys.
The music.
It's more than a crush, 'cause I'm frozen in motion, and my head tells me to stop, but my heart goes. 'Cause my heart goes. Oh my God, can't believe what I've become. I'm thinking things I should.
Answer was head and heart. It seems everybody thought it was heart and soul. Well done to those that got it right. And this is where there could be some jumps in the leaderboards when this sort of thing happens. Kaylee seems to be making a big comeback with 3 in a row. Go Kaylee from the gold team. Name the artist who sings the Jerusalem song.
The music, Graham.
Oh, kulana, ilondoloze, zuhambe nami, dawo yami, ayikulana, buso wami, awukulana, ilondoloze, zuhambe nami.
in. We'll run it down to 20. And Master KG, well done, guys. Good one. Donnie's had a nice 7 in a row. He's back in the game, yeah. Not far from the top there, Donnie. Keep going, man. Yellow, gold, and orange. No one out of it yet. 2 more in this section. Celine Dion sang the title track, My Heart Will Go On, from the movie Titanic. True or false? Some of those guys are now thinking, is this a trick question? What did we miss here? 10 seconds. We'll run it at 30 seconds. Last answers in there. 2, 1. Nobody got it wrong. Jesus,
Well done.
Well done, everybody. No real changes when everybody gets it right. It's just a matter of who gets it in quickest. Last question in this section. What is the most streamed song of all time on Spotify? Rockstar by Post Malone, One Dance by Drake, Dance Monkey by Tanana, Shape of You. We'll run it down to 20 seconds. The last couple can still come in. To those of you, Shape of You, Ed Sheeran. To be honest, wasn't even sure some of the other songs, but Ed Sheeran way ahead of most people on Spotify. Emma has returned. Am I right, Daniel? Yes, Emma's returned.
Yes, you are.
Emma is from the orange team, and Donnie's also from the orange team. So, yeah, looks very solid that yellow, gold, and orange are getting closer and closer. However, I think the great leveler is coming. We are now reaching the puzzles, riddles, and order arranging section. There are 6 questions, and I think that this will be the make or break of this quiz. So if you get through this, the top 5 of you, I think you'll be pretty tricky to catch. Don't let your guards down, everybody, and this is your chance, the ones that aren't in that top 5, to get back in there. A little bit of lateral thinking, a little bit of thinking out the box. And yeah, this could be the game breaker. Let's move on. Okay. Can a man legally marry his widow's sister in the state of California? Okay, so it's either no or yes. The answer was no. Before I go into that answer, does anybody want to tell me why only 10 of you got that right? Or somebody that didn't get it right, do you want to tell me why you thought that they can?
If he's a widow, if he is the widow, then he's dead. Well, yeah, the widow is his wife. So he's actually dead. But I got it wrong.
Why didn't you guys give false a point?
Only when I thought about it afterwards, like, oh, stupid. That's Robin, by the way, Black.
Oh, Rob, terrible, man.
Why wasn't false given a point?
Huh?
Why wasn't false given a point?
Because it needed to be a yes or no answer. It wasn't a true or false. It was, can a man legally marry his widow's sister? Yes or no, not false.
Okay, cool.
All right, moving to the next one. How are we doing on this leaderboard? Nothing really changed.
It's still the same.
Yeah, I just 14 players just dropped their answer streak of 3 with a sucker punch like that. Terrible, guys. Next question, tricky one. Place these Star Wars movies in order of the story. If you're a Star Wars junkie like me, you should get this, but just be careful. Order of the story, not when they were made.
It looks like this question is a hard one, Graham.
This is tricky, even for Star Wars guys. One of my pet loves is Star Wars. Now that there's half of the answers in, some will remember the early days in the late 70s, the first round of 3 movies. Then we had around about the early 2000s, the next 92% didn't get it right. 8% got it right. The correct order, The Phantom Menace, okay, was the first story out of those. That was made in the second series of 3, the second trilogy, in the early 2000s. The Return of the Jedi was the third movie of the first trilogy. The Force Awakens was the first movie of the third trilogy, and The Last Jedi has just been the one that we've been watching, for those of you that have followed the series altogether. Clearly not too many people are Star Wars junkies on this group.
Graham, I thought it was the order of release, Bugger.
No, order of the story. I made it clear. Order of the story, not release.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Rudy Green is now the highest answer streak of 7. Well done. Keep going. Okay, next question. You live in a 1-story house made entirely of redwood. What color would this be? Okay, before we actually answer that one, Robs, just tell me if you got suckered into it again.
Woohoo! Got it. I got it.
Oh, done. You need to read a little bit.
I am blonde though, so.
You did what?
I am blonde though, so it could be mistaken, but I did get this one.
Cool, cool. Those of you who didn't read carefully, you live in a 1-story house, there are no stairs. No stairs. Well done, 17 of you. Any changes? Nadia,
Yes, we've got red.
Nadia, go boy. I was getting a bit worried I hadn't seen you for a while. Yellow, gold, and red. So orange have dropped off that leaderboard. It's going to be a tussle between, I think, orange and red for that final spot for tomorrow's final. Last couple in this section are going to be the game changers, I think. What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, never in 1,000 years? Look what that answer is. 20 of you, well done. The letter M. Well done, well done.
Hey, I said letter M. I left out the, and I didn't get in.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry. It's the way that it goes. We only made provision for those two. Unlucky. No real change on that leaderboard.
No.
Good stuff. Let's move forward. Starting with the most, put these shapes in order according to their number of sides. Giving you a lot of time to work this out. I certainly needed it. Down to just under 20 second mark. 20 seconds to put your answers in. 3, 2, 1. 14% getting it right. Octagon with 8, heptagon 7, hexagon 6, and pentagon 5. Only 15% or 14% getting it right. Well done to those that did it. Let's see if we've got any changes. Definitely Nadia is keeping his team in the game. The orange team have dropped out at this stage. Question, which month has 28 days? Seconds and time up. Robin, tell me you didn't fall for it.
No, I got all of them.
Good stuff. Every month has 28 days, guys. Every month has 28 days. Only 16 of you getting it right. That's a little scary. Well done.
So, if you answered all months, it's wrong.
What has happened to who was our leader for so long this morning, Daniel? Chloe.
Chloe, yes.
Hi, Graham.
I clearly
Yes,
fell
sorry.
off bandwagon.
Yeah. Sorry, so if you answered all months, it's incorrect because we missed out the word the.
Yeah, unfortunately, with those that we make provision for about 3 or 4 different ways of putting it through. But if you don't fit into those, then unfortunately, even if you said all months, I think all months was one of the answers, though. You might not have spelled it correctly.
All the months were
said-
was. I
Yeah,
said
so
all.
if you put the unfortunately, it's not considered as a correct answer.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Chloe, what's going on? You had like
no, I don't know, I hate riddles. Hey, the riddles and some of the people doesn't get me. Yeah, I try to think fast and clearly, not clearly. So yeah, it hasn't been going very well for me. It's shot through the heart.
I had a feeling this section would be the game changer. Anyway, hang in there. There's some more general knowledge coming. I hope sport is your thing, because that's coming next. Okay, it's looking very tight again. We got gold, we got yellow, we have red. I'm not too sure where the oranges are, but my list at the bottom says up 5 places at the moment. Angelique is the highest climber from the gold team. Right, next question. We're on to the sports section. Who scores this try?
Giving some space. Good moves.
Those boys that have been watching Springbok New Zealand games all their life. We'll run it down to 5. Christian Cullen, the correct answer. Jonah Lomo didn't play then. He was already out of it by then, I think. Well done to the guys that got that right. Kaylee is up there. Well done. Kaylee, Nadia's climbed a little bit there. Chloe's still holding her own there. Still gold, yellow, and red. Next question. I meant to tell you that there are 7 sports questions. And the last 5 questions are back at the tail end of the sport with another quick fire round of general knowledge. So there's a chance for you to all peg your way back in after that. What's the highest scoring ball on a snooker table? Down for 15 seconds. And black is the obvious one. 8 points for that. Kaylee doing nicely. No real changes there. Which country has hosted the Winter Olympic Games a record 4 times? Winter Olympic Games. Those of you who said the United States, record 4 times. Interesting question coming up later in tomorrow's or next round of games as well, around Summer Olympics. Kaylee has pulled away, looks like it, about 700 points. Well done, Kaylee. Have we chatted to Kaylee this morning yet, Daniel?
I don't think so, Graham.
Kaylee, you've snuck up there and you've put us all to shame here. Come online. We want to see you and we want to hear what you're doing. You must have been using Google.
I don't have a camera, thankfully, and Angelique, and it's a happy accident, some teamwork.
No, so you're all sitting around guessing these things together. Just fill me in here, guys. Are you all in the office or are you all remote at the moment?
It's like half and half. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 of us in the office from the
And
gold
you
team.
all huddled together answering on one phone. Is that how it's working?
No, we each have our own.
Cool. But you're discussing the answers and making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. Well done. You've snuck up. We didn't see you coming. Well done.
I'm sneaky like that. They call me Houdini.
Well done. Chloe, I'm getting a bit nervous there, hey?
I'm also getting nervous, don't worry. Trust me. I'm like busy WhatsApping her dial saying she needs to, flag her.
Nadir has actually also climbed up there nice and quietly. He's lurking in the bottom there, on the top 3, let's say. It's gold, yellow, and red. I'm not too sure how far the orange are behind there, but don't give up, guys. You can't see yourself in these top 5. It doesn't mean that you are out of it completely. Right, next question. Which game involves the use of a puck? This to 25 seconds, so the last couple of answers to come in, please. And time. That's ice hockey, obviously. Well done to those that got it right. No real change, I don't think, on that group.
No.
Kaylee, Chloe, hanging in there. Which of these sporting events did London host in 2012? Was it the Euro Champs, the Olympic Games, the Ashes, or the Super Bowl? Another 10 odd seconds. Last answers to come in. And 3, 2, 1. Well done, Olympic Games 2012. That's the year that Chadwick Clough did his magic and his father went unbelievable. Next questions. I don't do it as good as he did. Still no real changes there. Keep going. Is Lindy not a new face that we haven't seen on the gold, Daniel? Or
No, I think Lindy has been there, Graham.
Good. Good. We haven't spoken to Lindy. Anything you want to tell us, Lindy?
No, I'm good.
You're sneaking in the quiet there.
Yes.
Well done. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, Team Orange. I want to see you getting on that leaderboard. Let's make the last few questions interesting. Next question. Who scores this goal?
Brilliant cross to the far post. Salah's going to have a go!
Yeah, I think everybody's in pretty much. We're going to cut it in 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1.
Graham? I assume you're a Liverpool supporter.
Say again?
I assume you're a Liverpool supporter.
Why would you say that?
Don't worry, I'm a Liverpool supporter as well. So, yeah.
Well, you could have told me beforehand. I could have given you a couple of questions. That was Mo Salah. And I'm very definitely a Liverpool supporter. If you watch this afternoon's quiz, you'll see there's another Liverpool player who's scoring goals as well. Okay, the final sports question is to come up, and then we move on to the general knowledge. Any changes?
Yes,
Janlo.
we've got a new one.
Janlo is making it solid there that I think the red team are going to keep out the orange team. Still gold, still yellow, still red. Let's see how we
And
go.
we've lost Chloe. Chloe's no longer there.
Oh no. Oh no. Chloe, there's still some general knowledge coming. You just got to hang in one more sport question.
Let's hope I got better general knowledge than everyone else, though. Otherwise, I'm pretty screwed.
You're going to have to, a bit of risk taking. Maybe you're going to have to start hitting that button quicker than anybody else for that last couple of rounds. All right, last sport question, and then we move forward. Who won the recently completed South African Premier Soccer League? It happened a couple of weeks ago. Was it Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, Wits University? And we'll run this down to 20 seconds, so you've got 5 seconds left if you want to get an answer in. Mamelodi Sundowns. Sadly for me, I was really hoping Kaizer Chiefs were going to win it this year. They haven't won the league for so long, but Sundowns sadly taking it away. And that signals the end of the sports round. Chloe, I'm sure you're very happy about that. Puzzles and sport out of the way. 5 more second general knowledge quick fire questions to come. At this point, with 5 questions to go, please, guys, give me some feedback. Tell us what you're hoping for in those last 5 questions and who's going to take it through. Maybe Daniel, I don't seem to be able to unmute everybody, but let's unmute and let's see if we can get some feedback here.
How about you'll give us the answers and we provide the questions?
Robin, I haven't heard you for about half an hour. You still there?
Yes, I'm still here, but I'm way down. But I'm impressed that I probably got the maths question, the first one, and I'm in a team where there are 2 actuaries. So I'd like to see where they came with that question.
That's interesting. I'll actually be able to give you those figures afterwards, so we'll see. Just tell me a look about those actuaries. I want to check them out, actually.
So Robin and I are also in the same team, but we're trying not to win because we're busy with client meetings tomorrow.
I've heard it all before.
Well answered, Dheeraj, well answered.
Good stuff. Any last questions before we go into that last 5?
Maybe Graham, show us who's the top teams at the moment.
All right. Kaylee is 400 odd points ahead of Adele, gold yellow. Nadir has done very well. Nadir's the lurking in the dark there. He's a dark horse for tomorrow, I think. Going to be difficult to knock him off those top 3 positions. I think those top 3 are secure, which to me kind of signals that it's going to be tough for anybody to knock gold, yellow, and red off. for tomorrow's final space. But don't give up. There's still 5 to go. Team Orange, you never know. You get 5 in a row, 5 quick ones. You never know. All right, let's move on to the last 5 and take it away. The World Health Organization recently categorized coronavirus as which of the on the nose? Pandemic. Nadia has had a 9-streak correct thing. Why are we not surprised during the sports section? Well done there, well done. And it's still not much has changed on the leaderboard. 4 questions to go. What is the capital of Australia? Perth, Ottawa, Sydney, Canberra.
Angelique says Chloe is Googling.
Chloe's Googling. Well, she's not doing so well if she put in Sydney there.
Exactly.
Canberra, or as many of the rugby guys will remember, the ACT Brumbies used to play in Canberra. It's only an hour and a half. In fact, I have to tell you, having done that drive myself, it's actually probably only about 100 kilometers, which for many of you doing our roads at 120 or 140 is probably about a 45-minute drive. I took over 2 hours to do that drive because you're only allowed to drive at like 60 on the highways in Australia. Tough day that was for me 20 odd years ago. Okay, Nadia is creeping up nicely.
We've got black as a new team, Graham.
Gold, red, and yellow. You have an absolute chance to sneak in there. You need to catch Aster. You need to catch Adele, who's in yellow, occupying that final 3rd spot at the moment. You are what? About 500 points, just about 560 odd points behind her. It's very, very doable. This is going to be a race to the finish. Good luck, guys. Last couple coming. In what country is Mount Everest located? Done. 38 people getting that right. I'm still waiting for somebody to have a go at me and tell me where was China on the list, because many people dispute that Everest actually, there's a big dispute about it being somewhat in China. But I'll never say that. It's definitely in Nepal, and majority getting that one right. How are we doing here? Shame. The black man, the person representing the black team has disappeared off that top 5 again. So we are back to gold, yellow, red, and yellow. 49 of 50. Which flower is South Africa's national flower? seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yay! We got it. Full house. 51 out of 51. Well done, everybody. Awesome stuff. And now for our final question of the morning session. Let's see how we're doing. Nadia's had another streak of 12 in a row. Sure, that's pretty impressive. Kaylee still looking untouchable for this morning. And still yellow, gold, and red. Final question. Get your fingers ready because it's another easy one. What is the most valuable currency on Earth? It was a tough one. I'm sorry I told you that it was an easy one. I was preparing the afternoon session and it was a very easy one to round it off. Tough question, the Kuwaiti dinar. I didn't know this and I had to
I got it.
It has to be Robin.
Yes, it has to be me.
Well done, Robs. Tough one, but well done. And that signals the end of this morning's quiz. I'm going to push next and we're going to be able to see who our winner of the day, who I think I know who it is, and our top 3 teams that are going through. First of all, what I'd like you all to do is turn on your microphones, go out of mute, and give yourselves all a huge big round of applause because it's real good.
Yay!
well done, people.
Yay! That was hard.
All right, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to push the button and you are all going to give the top 3 placings who you're going to see on the board.
Well done, Nadir.
Go, go, Kylie.
Well done, Nadir.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh, yay.
Well done, Nadir.
So excited.
Excellent.
Second,
Awesome
second
stuff.
today, Nadir. First tomorrow.
Yeah, good stuff.
I don't think so.
Nadia coming second, Adele coming third. It's actually been an easy one to work out. The top 3 going through are Team Gold, Team Red, and Team Yellow. Give yourselves a big round of
Whoop, whoop.
lucky to Team Orange and Team Black. You were creeping up the whole time. I almost thought Team Black had a chance, but looks like you're going to be willing spectators on YouTube tomorrow. And what I'm going to do is just unshare so that I can actually try and see you. There we go. Now I can see everybody. I'm struggling to see you. Cool. It's been a great privilege to be with you this morning. Had a lot of fun. I've been quite impressed with all your banter and your ability on the general knowledge. Chloe, before we pass over, any words from our winner for today?
Well done, everyone. That was fun. Thank you.
Cool. Robin, any final words?
No final words. Well done. I was impressed with Team Black that we had 3 of us members in the top 5 sometime during the quiz. And rock on ladies as well. I think the ladies were plummeting that leaderboard for a long time. So
Actually, very
power to the woman.
Well done. Well done, everybody. Danielle, any closing words? Anything from your side?
Well done, everyone, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, we did. Thanks.
Good,
Awesome.
thank you.
So we will see the
It was
top
fun,
3.
thank you.
It's
Thank
only
you,
a
thank you.
as well. We'll see the top 3 teams tomorrow. The rest of you will see on YouTube. The link will be sent out tomorrow, and please get behind your teams and support them. It is going to be slightly more difficult. I was told to make it a little bit easy, a little bit not as challenging as tomorrow's one. So let's see how we go tomorrow. But looking forward to seeing you all, and great day. Danielle, somebody said their time. Can you confirm it?
If I'm correct, it is going to be at 1:30.
Awesome. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Oh my word.
Graham?
Yes.
Okay, let's leave a meeting.
Cool. I see Zoe still there. Maybe we can have a chat to Zoe.
Just remember it's still live, so that's why I want you to end it.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay, great.